This is Draco Apollo signing in with Skyrim. I'm laughing because he's waiting for me. He said, let's split up, and he seems to be waiting for me. But maybe he said we'll split up after Riverwood? I don't know. Just so you know, I do pick up all the pretty flowers.
Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
So he wants me to join the Imperials instead of the Stormcloaks, which I am one, right? So why'd you stop him? You're so creepy! If you don't need anything from me, why are you stopping and looking? Oh, my lord. Alright, I'll keep walking. I don't know what's that way. But I don't really need to pick the flowers, but I am. Because I actually like to do alchemy.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Frogger creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Well, yeah, if skellies are jumping in your window at night, I wouldn't like that either. Alright, so tell me what these are. Come on, I'm waiting for you. Why am I waiting for you?
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
So, you got the Thief Stone, you got the Mage Stone, and you got the Warrior Stone. When I'm trying to level up on one, I do that one first. I like to steal, so I go for the Thief Stone first.
It's never too late to take charge of your own fate.
I like to get that up higher, faster, so that I don't get caught, because I don't like having to go to jail or try to talk the guys into not arresting me when I steal stuff. So I almost always do the Thief Stone first. And also with my Skyrim videos, they're probably going to be longer, because sometimes nothing really happens.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
I should be pardoned. I wasn't a Stormcloak! You asshole! Ooh. Anyways, my Skyrim videos will probably be closer to 30-40 minutes. Just because, like I said, not much happens in just 30 minutes in Skyrim. There's just so much to do. But, I mean, if I can cut my videos shorter,
I'm
I will
glad you
try.
decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
You're glad? I'm glad you had someone to walk with. Stop waiting for me. I will catch up. I think from the other game, walking is actually faster. I don't remember walking being this fast. I remember having to run just to feel like I got somewhere. So I think that's better. I think your sneaking is faster also.
Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle.
Oh, his uncle.
Uncle Uncle Halvor. Hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, bones? What happened to you, boy? Are you in some kind of trouble?
Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
She's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy.
She did see a dragon.
Listen to more of your advice.
Alright.
Sigrid, we have company.
Well, that's...
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Alright, so I'm just gonna take all the things he has. And apparently I have to do it one at a time.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Absolutely. He can also train me.
I see no harm. The grindstone, if you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
He can train me, but I might just have to do it later.
Mm-hmm.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it
But
have
I'm gonna
big
leave. I think they continue to have a conversation, but sorry, that's not this video. Like I said, I steal all
Take
the
what you
food.
need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Oh, he's outside.
May the gods watch
Oh,
over your
wow.
battles, friend.
It was just sitting there? I wish I found it first.
Maybe
Like I said, I'm glad.
if I ask him that question.
Good dog.
Maybe he has to
Until
get
next
to his
time.
forge before I can do that. Alright. So, actually, I'm going to show you. So, this is the Riverwood Trader. It's across from the blacksmith. And then there's a little bridge. Behind here, if you get that mod, here are the chests. This one, I don't think it has any gold in it. I could be wrong though. This one has ingredients. More ingredients. Yeah, I don't see any gold. But it has 500 of each of these things. It has some food too. There's that. This one has this. I think I'm gonna take that right now. That, the Sword of Fire. That's a regular shield. think... Oh, I'm gonna take the bow. I already took the sword. But I'll just use the shield. And I think everything else I'm gonna keep in here. Just because I don't need it yet. Except for this. I'm gonna take the gold. And I'm carrying too much already. But we'll fix that in a second. With this. Carrying capacity increased by 1,000? Did I say 1,000? 10,000, 1,000? Let me go back to it. Because I'm gonna equip it. So I'm gonna put this on. This is my armor. This is my boots, gauntlet, helmet. And this, I'm gonna favorite it so that I can get to it quicker. And I'm gonna equip it. The gold ring, I'm going to equip this too. So I think it's 100,000. So I'm never gonna run out of carrying capacity at all. But if you don't want to have that cheat, you can just sell it. It's not going to be that big of a deal. And I'm going to save. Actually, I'll just do a quick save. Alright, so, quick save. And is that everything I wanted? Yeah, if you can see my carry weight now, it's so tiny you can't even read it. But I think I have 393, so obviously I'm not even close to 100,000. I think in my other game I got to 4,000. But obviously it still wasn't an issue for that. Weapons. I'm gonna favorite this and the bow, but I'm gonna equip this. The bow I will use. Oh, and I forgot to actually use that. So in order to actually learn a spell from book, you have to actually use it in order to have it in your inventory. So when you go here, magic, you can actually equip it there. So if you see, you use L2 or R2 to equip it on either one of your hands. So, oh, did I start with a healing spell? Oh, maybe that's because I'm Imperial. That might be what it is. And I have this. I've never ever used this before, but maybe I'll use it this playthrough. If you end up with a disease, which I actually did early on in my first profile for this one, Imperial Luck. Oh, good. Interesting. But you can find them there. It'll be in red if something's hindering you. So that's kind of nice. Actually, I will go to this guy first.
What? You looking for a new blade?
I'm gonna sell some stuff.
Blades, helmets.
Just
pretty much anything to suit
because...
your needs.
Yeah, I don't care about whatever that dialogue was. I'm only selling. I'm gonna sell to him first. I try to sell to like alchemists, blacksmiths first, because they only buy certain things. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, the court mages, I guess is what they're called. You know, they only buy certain things too. So if you want to get, if you go to them, they can only buy a certain amount of things. Like weapons and apparel for him, but the merchant can buy anything. So if you like pots and pans, like anything that you pick up, they can get it. So I sell to blacksmiths and alchemists and all the specialty merchants first. So I'm gonna sell all those. All those. Not gonna use that. I'm gonna keep this and I'll show you why later. But battle axe will sell. I don't need any of those. Don't need that. Right, because I got the ebony stuff. But I'll sell that because I don't like the look of it. I'll sell that. Which one's better? Damage, that one is. So I'll sell 2 of these. Those and all of those. So he's gonna train me real quick. Hopefully. Oh, need any help around the forge. So if you ask him this, he'll actually... It's not really training, but you can get some training for smithing with it.
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
So it doesn't show you, but
All right.
then you come over here. He wants an iron dagger. So you go down to iron. Pick the dagger. Now make sure you pick the dagger,
Reminds me when I
because
first
you'll
started
probably have
smithing.
enough stuff to make something else. You go and bug him,
Take what you need, my friend. Within
and then you say,
reason.
"Here's my
Not
dagger."
bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Okay. So then... we're gonna click on this, and then hit craft.
I could forge you a war. This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Sure.
Good day.
So I think you don't need... what are the other
Whatever you need.
leather straps or something? You
Fine,
don't need
smeared.
those.
You looking for a new blade?
So you just go back. Here's that leather.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. All
So you
right.
go back to the forge. Hide. Helmet. And then you go back.
Yeah?
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Alright, so now we're gonna go here.
All right then.
So you're gonna do it just like the grinding stone, select it, hit craft, done.
Take what you... What do you want, Imperial? You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
So I'm actually gonna sell this
Finest weapons and
to
armor.
him. I'm gonna sell that dagger. Where is it? Because I don't care about it. Now... Is this helmet 12? Oh, they're both the same. Which one do I like better? I'll take the silver one. So, the reason I'm keeping this is so I can give it to my follower. These 3 things. So they have some armor.
Until next time.
I probably will pick up some better armor. But first... Actually... So... There is a love triangle here. And I need to find Sven. And this is his mother. And I don't think anybody's home. I don't know where to find Sven. So there's a reason I talked to Sven first. It's because I need him to give me a letter. And I feel less bad about it if I talk to him first.
I heard Lucan yelling the other day about a thief breaking into a store.
He is a bard, so hopefully he's in here.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy
I
on
am
you.
new around here.
But don't get on my bad side.
Is that him? That's Sven. Yeah, see, look. He's beating on his bongo, facing the wall. And nobody cares. Alright.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Okay, so he already mentioned it. I wasn't really paying attention, so I'm gonna ask him about it.
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
How do you know? Why do you even know she likes you?
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
So... Alright. So Sven and Faendal like the same girl. And she's at the Riverwood trader. And he just gave me a letter and to say it's from Faendal so that she'll get pissed off at him. However, hold on, I'm gonna say this first.
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna tell you.
Until next time.
Alright,
What are you staring
so
at?
I'm gonna leave and so this is what you can do. Faendal is normally at his house, which is... This is how often I play Skyrim, I already know. That's his house. But if he's not there, he's probably over at the mill over here. Where those logs are, somewhere over there. So he's usually in one of those two places. Either way, he's walking around this town somewhere. Now, the girl is right here. If you go talk to Faendal first, Faendal will also give you a letter for you to give it to her saying it's from Sven. If you tell him about Sven's letter. I don't feel as dirty about it if I just don't talk to Faendal. Because Faendal obviously will do the exact same thing that Sven
One
did.
of us has to do something.
But then this way I can just go to Camilla.
No theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
And then she walks away. Anyways, they're fighting about something else. So I'm gonna
Maybe
talk
you
to
can
her.
talk some sense into my pig.
So you can say the letter that Sven gave you is from Faendal, and then Sven wins. And then Sven, I'm pretty sure, will be your follower. However, Faendal can teach you archery. And I don't know if Sven can teach you anything. And there's also a cheat with Faendal, so I like to use Faendal. So I say this, which is the truth. Sven wanted to trick you into believing this letter was from Faendal.
What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Faendal wrote this?
Yes.
Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Faendal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him. Until next time.
And now Sven's going to be mad at you. Anyways,
Well, I don't know what
we're
you
going to talk to
overheard,
him and
but
get his
the
quest.
Riverwood Trader is still open. Yep. The Riverwood Trader is... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak
Alright,
Falls
so-
Barrow, northeast of town.
We got that quest.
Yes.
I guess I don't really have
So
to
now
sell
you don't
anything
have
because
to
I
go, do
don't
you?
have a carry weight issue.
Oh,
but
really? Well,
Show
I'll
those
be
thieves
helping
not
you
to steal
tonight.
from Luke. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Guess I probably don't really have a whole lot to sell, do I yet? I don't want to sell any ingredients. Oh, I do like to sell the wine and get it out of my inventory, because when I actually do need to heal, I just start eating everything. Oh, I also don't need those. And don't need that. Don't need that. So obviously those were things that I couldn't sell to the one dude. Oh, I was actually wearing those. Never mind. Actually, I don't know. Anyways. Sell this because I don't need this. Nice thing about rings, though, is that you can actually enchant them. And that way you can wear different enchantments with them, which is why the carry weight ring is kind of nice. But if you don't need that, you don't need that. And I'm not going to use... Ooh, actually, I'm going to save these. Just because I have a follower that's a mage that I eventually get, so... And that is for Fendel.
Well, no, I... Buy the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
So she'll actually walk you to where you need to go. Which I'll just follow her, because... So you can see how far she goes. Unless I see Fendel on the way.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the building.
Where's Fendel? I don't really need Fendel. I got my ebony armor on, so I'm pretty much can't die right now. And oh no, she's still waiting for me. I wonder if she glitched out. Where's Fendel? Ah, he's in his house. The door is unlocked, he's in his house.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
And we're gonna tell him I don't think Camilla will be spending any more time with Sven.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
And then I can tell him
Lead the way.
he can follow me. So he'll start following me. The other thing you can do if you need a wife real quick, if you do that quest, and then go to Riften and get a ring from the temple there. One of the dudes at the temple. Oh, where'd she go? Alright, she left me. But she'll walk you all the way up here. Anyways, if you get her ring, you can actually marry Camilla. But I kind of feel like that's backstabbing Fendel's back, or Sven, whichever one you help. So, yeah. And Fendel, oh, he'll follow you, but I got all this stuff to give him.
I've got your back.
Oh, that's something else he'll do. Okay, so I'll show you the cheat. You can say, well, let me show you his inventory first.
What do you want me to carry?
So he has firewood, his key, and an iron dagger. I don't know why he has firewood, but whatever. So I'm going to give him a sword, war axe, and I'm going to give him this, this, and this. So he has some kind of armor that's better than his Robin Hood outfit. So, if you have him train
I'll show you what I know.
And notice he had no money in his inventory. Exit. And say, I need to trade something. You can take your money back. And then you never paid him.
You lead, I'll follow.
So, I mean, that's not really an issue right now. I still do it, which is mean to him, but nobody cares. So this, if you notice my bars at the bottom, it's 960 for magic, health is 960, and then stamina is 950. So I'm really not running out of any of those, and that's because of my armor that I got from that chest. And I'll actually level up on archery, because I think you have to level up before he can train you again.
I'll show you what I know.
And then you can do the same thing.
What do you want me to carry?
Things with you. And take your money back. And I'm not quite to the next level, so I can't level up yet. So until I get my art or get my level up to level 4 and then select another archery tab. I can't get that. Actually, let's go to quests. And actually, I'm going to end this video here because I think it's already getting up there. Sorry, I'm doing the wrong menu. So I'll actually do a quick save again. But let me just show you real quick. Where you can select quests. So L2 is where you can select quests. I don't want that Imperial Armor or Army one on, so I don't even know why that's selected. I guess now you can select more than one quest, but I'm not going to do that one. And there's a reason I'm not going to do this one yet. And obviously the dragon invading Riverwood means more than getting the Golden Claw, but when you get the Golden Claw, there's something else you need to give to the Court Mage that's with the Jarl. So you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone without having to deal with it. Normally in the game, I would go visit the Jarl first, so then that way I have access to the merchants there. Because when I would go get the Golden Claw, I would pick up everything and then want to sell everything. Well, obviously your carry weight wasn't that good without the ring. Well, now that I have the ring, I can carry as much as I want. But before, I would go halfway through this quest for the Golden Claw. I would leave, go to Riverwood and Whiterun, which is where the Jarl is, sell all my stuff, and then I'd go back and finish the Golden Claw quest. But now I don't have to, because I don't have to worry about my carry weight. So, that was way too much explaining. But if you do the Golden Claw first before you go talk to the Jarl, you'll get 2 things, or pretty much can finish 2 quests without having to do it again. So, it's enough tips for now. You probably don't care. But this is Draco Apollo signing out on Skyrim. Please check out my next video, which I'm going to start right here pretty much from the screen. So, thanks for watching.